Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. And today we're going to be talking about the spirit of Arborvitae. I love really looking at what nature provides and finding the solutions that surrounds us right in front of us for whatever we are going through in life. So if this resonates with you, be sure to like and comment and subscribe so that you can see some of our further videos. And let me know, how do you like to use Arborvitae? Or is there a certain herb or natural solution that you'd like to learn more about? And direct message me and I will be sure to make a video on that for you. So let's dive deep into Arborvitae. Arborvitae is so amazing, bringing in the spiritual and the physical together. It is the tree of life. Arborvitae trees can actually live over 800 years. They are deep rooted, they are strong, and they really can hold their own. And so the essential oils that I use with doTERRA, actually source them up in Canada, and it is such a beautiful oil. It is grounding, it is just sturdy, and it helps bring that into our lives. So in a physical aspect, we can really look to the tree of life to help provide some of that protection for us. Some of the natural properties that Arborvitae holds are those antibacterial and antiviral, antifungal, and even a stimulant type of energy. Now, one of the ways that you can use them is by putting it on the bottoms of your feet if you need some support of like protection, whether it be antiviral protection, or if it's, you're dealing with some candida and you want some extra support, you can put some Arborvitae with a drop of carrier oil and rub it on your feet. You can also do that for something bacterial to help support your body. You can apply it to your chest if you are looking more for respiratory support. And if you apply it even to your neck and back, you can reawaken and stimulate the body systems to bring awareness into your body. So as you get grounded and you can feel your body, you're going to become aware of what needs some attention. And it is really beautiful oil to do that with because it grounds us into our being. So it is really wonderful to use even in meditation or any calming practice that you want to do. Prayer is also a wonderful one. So if you have any questions about that, of course, reach out and let us know. And I really want to tie it into the emotional side because that tree of life energy is very important. So it is the oil of divine grace. And we see that in its name, the tree of life. If we are feeling like we've been through a period of darkness, right? And we feel like, well, if we're going to go through this life, I've got to get it done. And you start to take that control into your own hands and you start to kind of push through life to create what you want. What happens is you typically run into some blocks. Eventually, every time when we are forcing something to happen, we are met up with resistance. And so when you use the essence of Arborvitae for aromatherapy purposes, or if you're using Chinese medicine and you're applying it to different meridian points, Desiree de la Lune, if you're not following her, she has a beautiful information, and she has a wonderful blend in her book, Elements of Emotion, where you're putting it on the diaphragm to breathe in that life back into you, right? The diaphragm around the belly button, so you can, and there's different blends that you could put it with for that specific energy. But you can also put it in your diffuser and breathe it in. And so Arborvitae will help bring back that divine will and that divine guidance so that you can move through life easier, right? So you can stop struggling and putting out so much effort and surrendering to the will of God, surrendering to the process that needs to happen in front of you, and let go of just the challenge that we're pushing it through. So Arborvitae is really grounding, and it really teaches that divinity is all around us. And, we can feel that here on earth. And so, and we're not separate from it. It's not that far away. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves. We can actually move with our ambitions far more fulfilling when we're moving in that divine path. So one of the beautiful things that Desiree does mention that I want to touch on is how if you've been really feeling like life is kind of meaningless, you've felt a lot of that darkness, and maybe especially coming out of winter, I'm doing this in the spring, and so it's kind of like that renewed energy. And so if you felt like spring is lasting a little too long, you're feeling that darkness a little too long, and it's starting to really pay a toll on you, then Arborvitae might just be the spirit that you're looking for, because it can really help shift that energy and make somebody unshakable, right? Those trees are so sturdy. And so when you feel like you've been shooken, that the Arborvitae will help you find those deep roots again, help you and support you in finding your divine path and the will of God, and so that you can move easily through life. So I hope this has been helpful. I love taking a deep dive. Let me know what questions came up for you. If you'd like to know more even, because we could talk about this for a long time, or what other solutions you'd like to learn about. So have a fabulous day, and we'll talk to you soon.